We have a different setup tonight.
Good evening,
Good evening.
ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the greatest show.
The greatest show on earth.
This is the greatest
I
show.
just broke my headphones.
We'll light it up. We don't back down. I don't really know the words. Who's there
That's
with
okay.
us? Say hello.
That's okay.
Say hello.
I'm switching to my Facebook app.
We're getting our Christmas on. We're getting our Christmas on. Say hi if you're there.
We're trying a new setup.
You didn't. I don't. You don't see it. You didn't share it with me. You see it. If you see me, say hi. I don't see you. I'm looking for my husband's profile.
Dolly said hi.
Hey, Dolly.
Dolly's watching with us. So we
Kathy.
tried a new setup. I switched over everything this afternoon.
Oh, no. Sorry.
I told you we were live. So kind of a new thing. Welcome to a different part of our house.
Yes,
because
welcome.
we always are live from our actual house. Some people are really surprised by our studio.
Welcome to our living room, literally.
Literally.
Are invited in. I cannot post this. I'm so sorry.
I forgive you.
Also,
Everybody else shares and like. That will be awesome.
I made a different cover to be funny. Oh, show it again.
Oh,
Show it again, would you?
I gotta step aside.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. It's far away. Oh, no. Party foul. But I just want to ask the world, is that how you spell edition in Christmas edition? I was so confused. And I made it and I saved it. And then I was like, I don't feel sure of my grammar at this moment. Share with us if that's how you spell edition. That's not really an exciting way to start our evening off tonight, but it was very important to me. Okay, go back. Yay, look at us. Christmas edition? Like a newspaper article?
Oh, I spilled so much
The
of my
latest
coffee.
edition? I know. I gotta go.
I'm so sad right now.
I gotta go.
How did I spill that much coffee? I don't know what we need for stands. But, man, I'm so sad right now because so much of my coffee spilt when I went to go show that other image. It made me really sad inside. Oh, no.
Don't mind me. Clean up, crew.
I was going to say, like, you had to clean it right now, too, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. It's very wet.
Okay, I give up with that.
Are you sad about this?
I'm not as sad as you are. Because I'm just okay with it. Hi, Tony. Tony's always on with us.
Hey, Tony.
I mean, we're trying to learn some Christmas songs so that we can have some of this fun time with everybody. It's quite the challenge right now. I wish I had a second camera so I could show how complex this system of ours is. Because it's crazy.
Welcome to our living room, Tony.
Welcome to our living room.
I wish I had a camera showing you what my view is. Because I'm just staring at a buck.
I want to turn.
You can't.
Why do you always pick on my buck?
I
You just
no
never
comments.
thought you would have a deer in
That
your
wasn't
house?
me picking on it.
Oh.
I was literally trying to tell the
saying,
people. I wish you could
I'm
see what I'm
staring
staring
at
at when I'm singing these songs.
A buck, a buck, a buck, a buck. I put this on solid. The thing that's holding my phone is never coming off the stand. I'm going to put it on eBay and sell it as a one-piece tool. But it's not on.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be great.
How are you all tonight? This is live Christmas edition. You know, how long have we been doing this thing?
2 years.
No.
Almost.
What?
Almost 2 years.
We need to find out how many Sunday nights we have been here with you. If you are a Sunday night veteran, raise
like
your
a
hand.
year and a half.
If you've been here with us from the beginning,
The beginning of the beginning.
raise your hand.
Come to the beginning of the beginnings.
But we started these Sunday night, just for anyone that might be new, we started these Sunday night live things. We called them the Sunday Rewind because we would post our worship service in the morning at the Salvation Army in Brooklyn live. And then in the evening, we would sing a couple of the worship songs from that service and we would go over the sermon. And it was great. A lot of people had witnessed the service. Some people would, like, on their drive home, watch our
Watch
worship service so
watch
that
this
they'd be
service.
prepared to come and have a discussion on Sunday Night Rewind.
Sunday Rewind.
And then we got here, and we are still praying about ways to do our service live or to do some element of our service live.
Wow, I just whacked you because
yeah,
we're
it's
in
okay.
tight quarters.
And since we can't, we just are saying it's live with Scott and Tabitha. Sometimes we talk about the preaching, the teaching from Sunday morning. But for one season and one season only, we bring to you Coco, caroling,
Coco and caroling.
and Christmas.
And Christmas.
At first I said Coco, caroling, and Christ. But that sounded a little too-
sure of ourselves.
like a little too cheesy, so I just said
Yeah.
Christmas.
We
But
just
we're
wanna
actually
sing
drinking coffee.
songs.
We just want to sing songs. You know what? Buddy the Elf. We always quote Buddy the Elf saying the best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear. But like, it's biblical. You're supposed to shout for joy over all the earth. You're supposed to make a joyful noise, and it really does change you. And it changes the atmosphere, and it changes people and places and things around you. It changes from the inside out. So, like, singing Christmas carols is no joke. It really is healing. Without further ado,
I gotta remember if I had a capo this or not.
what are we singing, Stan?
What Christmas?
Who's dreaming of a white Christmas? I heard that although it's been snowing for like 2 weeks in Rome, I heard that it's not highly likely that we'll have a white Christmas. I think that's so interesting. But of course, whoever I heard that from, everybody else is probably saying they're wrong. I don't know why I'm looking for it because I know the words. But I'm just... You waiting for me? I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, with the treetops glistening and children listening to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Go through it again.
There's more in my thing, but also my scrolling speed is like not cooperating.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, with the treetops glistening and
probably one of my favorites.
I am dreaming of a white Christmas.
I'm totally dreaming of a white Christmas, but I'm also dreaming of microphone stands. Switch to minor. But yeah, I think we're totally gonna have a white Christmas. We had one last year in Brooklyn.
We sure did. We had so
So,
much snow
I
in Brooklyn
believe-
last year.
I believe-
I'm
I
fully
believe.
confident that it was me that I prayed in all that snow. So watch out, Rome.
Boom, boom, boom.
Tabitha's in town.
Yesterday we got caught in a snowstorm.
Oh my
That was
gosh.
not scheduled.
And like it was legit scary. Like we were both scared. We were both like, I don't know how to drive in this. The snowflakes were so huge. We drove out to Boonville, which is a little town like 20 minutes
25 minutes
north of us, because we heard that there were live reindeer. Shout out to Dolly. Thanks for telling us about that. We definitely saw the reindeer. We couldn't touch them, but we saw them. And like this precious gazebo with a Christmas tree and all these red bows and a nativity scene. And
If people go on your Instagram,
oh yeah,
You
it's
put up a
so
story, right?
picturesque.
you have an Instagram story. Is that shared
Yes.
to your Facebook page?
Yes,
Oh,
yeah, they've probably all seen it.
oh my gosh. Snowball fight.
As we were driving there, the snow started coming down so heavy and so fast, and these like snowflakes that were like, they were fat snowflakes.
Yeah, and like my Pittsburghness took over, and I was like, "Let me drive," because I grew up driving in snow like that,
And I did.
and so I was like, maybe I should drive now. One of those things. Have you ever done that where you're trying to calmly suggest something in a hurry in a state of emergency? You're just gonna like, I think that I should drive right now. I might have the best skills suited for this moment in time. So please let me drive. Because it was bad.
Yeah. I mean, but I wasn't pulling over. I was like,
No.
yeah, you'll drive on the way back, I guess. Because
Yeah,
to
we made
pull
it.
over was like, I couldn't even see the side of the road. I was like, I just have to stay in one place right now.
Oh, yeah. You just aim for the middle.
And we
when
saw
it's that
people
bad.
pulled over on the side. So we were
Yep.
like, okay, we're not alone. Like, there's people
No,
in
it's
pickup
bad.
trucks, like, pulled
It's
off to the
bad.
side of the road. But
Yeah.
at one point, I couldn't, like, my eyes were struggling so much to focus on the road. They were looking at the snow in front of me. And, like, I was like, I feel like my body feels weird. And I just feel like a snowflake. And I'm staring at the snowflakes. And I think I'm falling. And I don't know what's going on. And Scott's like, stare at the road. Stare at the road. I'm like, okay, look past the snowflakes. It was
Oh,
great.
yeah.
The kids had no idea what was going on.
No, they were fine.
It was a good little, like, get your endorphins going, a little rush. Like, I'm terrified right now. This is fun. Not for Scott.
All for 2 reindeer.
All for 2 reindeer. Hey, it was worth it to me. though.
Any other parents out there do some ridiculous things to just try to bring a little joy into your kid's life, a little bit of magic, maybe even into your own, trying to do something childlike. And I mean, even at that, I'm like, we had a great time, but I'm thinking, was this actually worth what we just
We had a
went
great time.
through?
Sans, the 7-year-old who
Oh, yeah.
only cried
Yeah.
the entire time.
Yeah, don't be.
He
don't-
cried at the reindeer. He cried at the tree. He cried at the snowball fight.
Yeah, don't be deceived when you see the snowball fight. And what music did you put?
Oh, just notice there's only 3 children
Yeah.
playing.
What was the music though that
It
you
was
played?
Home Alone.
The
Home Alone, Home Alone, Home Alone.
Somewhere in My Memories.
Yeah, somewhere in my memories.
So if you watch that, know that
Welcome
the
back, Tony.
know that
We've
the
missed
reality of
you.
the situation is that there's definitely
Thank you,
a
David.
7-year-old boy to the side of that video, bawling his eyes
Oh
out
my gosh,
because
he was screaming.
so miserable.
He
He
was
didn't want to do
grumpy.
anything.
Merry
But
Christmas,
you just try to
David.
do it.
Oh, David, you should put up pictures of your house if you lit your house up crazy like you did last year. That was fun.
Oh yeah, they did such a good job.
Sam said, and if she's anything like me, I would have said nope. I agreed with him this time. Usually I'm like, I'm fine. Just let me try. I have to learn somehow. But this time when we parked and got out and saw the reindeer and then got in the car to go home, he was like, you want me to drive? I was like, yep. And the crazy thing is, I mostly want him to drive because I know that he is so stressed out that it makes me more stressed out. But if he was more relaxed, I would be more relaxed, but he's not. So I have to let him drive.
Yeah, some situations I have to control.
Reindeer antlers and snowman headbands to work. Oh, you wore reindeer antlers and snowman headbands to work. Ooh,
What were the reindeers' names?
I want that. Comet and Cupid. That's who we saw last night.
We saw Comet and Cupid.
We saw Comet and Cupid, you guys.
I'll just say,
we're famous.
I'm
Basically.
almost as excited because I'm like, we saw Comet and
I think
Cupid.
we were more I think the kids were like, they're just deer. And we were like, it's a real reindeer, guys. It's Santa's reindeer. Like, look at their antlers. Look at their hooves. And they were just like, okay.
I'm for real. Like, unless
like, "Can we
something
touch them?"
happens and we get moved to Canada, these are the only reindeer you're seeing, kids. Get excited.
Mm-hmm.
Get excited.
Yeah. Yeah. But welcome to our living room. If you're new, if you just hopped on, make sure you say hello. Don't be like a lurker. A lurker? Don't be lurking in the background. Say hello. Say good evening. Merry Christmas. Welcome to Live Christmas Edition. This is one of my favorite songs. So I'm going to pull up the lyrics so that I don't get too like overconfident and don't sing the right words, because that would be unfortunate. I'd be very sad.
I almost totally wiped out again.
It is in the bleak midwinter, right? I was like, oh wait, what if this is not the song I think we're playing?
You're on. Ready?
Yeah. In the bleak midwinter, frosty wind made moan. Earth stood hard as iron, water like a stone. Snow had fallen, snow on snow, snow on snow on snow. In the bleak midwinter, long ago. Our God have can hold him, nor earth sustain. Heaven and earth shall flee away when he comes to reign. In the bleak midwinter, a stable place sufficed. The Lord God Almighty, Jesus Christ. Angels and archangels may have gathered there. Cherubim and seraphim love that one. I don't even know where that version of In the Bleak Midwinter came from. The first time I heard it was Marty Michaels on Thine Advent Here.
I was going to say my favorite version is Marty.
Commercial break.
Right?
Go on iTunes or Spotify or I don't know
Apple
the other ones.
Music, Google Music. It's like everywhere.
I don't know the other ones.
Everywhere you enjoy music, get Thine Advent Here.
Thine Advent Here. You will not be sorry.
Every song is fantastic.
This is not like, oh, our friend wrote this album. You should buy it.
No, you love it. You share it. That's what this is.
This is so good.
We love it.
We are not being biased, although we are, but we're not also. Also, we're not.
Biased, not biased. Biased, not biased.
What are we moving into?
Oh, Holy Night.
Hey, Ashley Fulmer. Beautiful, creative one.
Did I have to cable this for you?
Probably. And we're skipping the second verse.
Yeah, full confession. We
Don't
can't
forget.
find the version that we know, so we do have to do a weird switch in between verses. Just be prepared for those of you that are following along with us at home and trying to sing along with us. We will be skipping a certain version. Verse. Ugh.
Oi.
Oy vey.
Oi with the poodles.
Amen to your oi. When singing, be about this far away from the mic. Can you still see your words? I feel like I'm hitting my age because I'm like too close.
I can definitely see that.
Ready to Oh Holy Night it?
Oh, Holy Night, friends. Sing along. Wish we could hear you.
Am I singing or are you singing?
I thought you were.
Oh, I'll sing.
We are singing.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and ever pining, till he appears and the soul felt its worth. The thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices through yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine. Oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine. Oh, night divine. Truly he taught us to love one another. His law is love, and his gospel is peace. Chains shall he break, for the slave is our brother, and to his name all oppression shall cease. Sweet hymns of joy Christmas carols got some deep verses.
His power and glory ever more proclaim. Yeah, that song has my favorite line in any Christmas song ever. Ever.
Whoa.
His law is love and his gospel is peace. I probably say that line to that Christmas song. Like, multiple. If you know me, I've probably said that to you in conversation. I probably slipped it in there, not as a Christmas song, but as just.
Yeah. It's probably what my mom says. Every day with a Christmas carol is a good day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up in a home where we listen to Christmas songs all year long. Sometimes more than others, but definitely all year long. We also had Christmas cookies all year long. I grew up in a Hallmark movie, and now I really do live in one. If you've been following us online, we have a very nice family that owns a Christmas tree farm by the last name of Buttonshaw, and they visited us. How many Christmas trees did they give the Rome Salvation Army?
We had 110 Christmas trees donated to the Salvation Army in Rome. Live Christmas trees of all sizes.
I hope you listed that in our gifts in kind.
I did not. Wait,
110.
No, it happened in December. It's okay. I got time.
How do you? And I mean, the best thing is,
How do you list
how do you list the
110
value?
Christmas trees, guys? I need to know.
Because I'm just saying, in the city, how much do you spend
Oh my
if you get a
gosh.
live Christmas tree? How much do you spend on a live Christmas tree?
Let's
Because
see.
we just had a discussion with someone where in the city,
Isn't that so cool, Lily?
if you go to like Home Depot or something, they're like $75 for a 6-foot tree, right?
Yeah.
And then it just goes up the higher they get,
Yeah.
right? And then we had the amazing experience of going to a local Christmas tree farm here and cutting down our own tree, which we've never done before.
And we spared we weren't looking at the trees like, oh no, that might cost too much. We were just like, let's literally get whatever
whatever
tree
we want.
to get. And then
Okay,
as
wait.
we're pulling it
Because the
up-
funny thing is, we were like, we're going to splurge. We're going to do whatever we want to this Christmas.
And then as we're like carrying our tree to the little fire pit where the people are that we're going to pay, he's like, wait, we really don't know how much this Christmas tree is about to cost us. And I'm like,
yeah.
no, we really don't. He's like, it could be
it's super nice.
it could be
tree.
like $200. I was
It's
like,
like an
it
eight-
might be.
It's
And
like an 8-foot tree.
we
or
just
something.
cut it down, so we're buying it. Like, there's no turning back. I was like,
once you
we
cut it
in
down,
this.
that's your tree.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure if we really got to the bottom of the hill and didn't want it, they'd just put it aside with other trees cut down. But then they were like $45, and we were like,
Every tree,
What?
any tree,
We're
any
robbing
tree,
you.
any tree that you cut down was $45.
But
So
then-
having come from the city, and I know they're even cheaper.
but
around
then we
here.
found out that was expensive.
Here.
Like, people in the area were like, what? $45?
$45 for any
we're
tree.
like-
It could have been like a 12-foot Christmas tree.
We're like, we don't know.
I-
Listen.
you know what? Because that just reminds me, I'll never forget the Christmas that we had with the streets in New Jersey.
Oh my god.
Because they had those giant ceilings at their place, and it was just how
They
tall was
did.
that tree?
They did. I
Tree was-
mean, it might
it
be
really
one of
was
those
like a
things
12-foot
where
tree.
like you remember it much bigger and more grandiose than it actually
Every
was.
year it will get bigger.
Yes.
By the
Every
time
year
we
that we tell the
retire,
story.
I'm gonna be like, the streets had a 20-foot Christmas
In
tree.
their little apartment in New Jersey.
We had to have a crane to put the star on top. That's what it's gonna be. But it was a huge tree.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't have reached the top. You had to have
No,
like a
definitely not.
ladder,
I mean, we are short.
a
but
legit ladder.
It was huge.
It's such a big tree, but that's good. 40, 45. How much do you spend on trees?
$45. How much do you?
I
people
want to
spend
know
on
now.
trees?
Now I want to know, like how much.
I feel
how
like
much are
maybe
Christmas
everybody
trees?
watching has a fake tree because no one is responding.
How much did you spend for your pre-lit Christmas tree? Any Home Shopping Network trees?
Oh my gosh, those trees get
9-foot pre-lit.
expensive.
Oh yeah, that's a pricey tree.
We got ours.
It's a pricey tree
We
right
have
there.
one pre-lit tree and then this year we have one real tree.
Ugh.
But we got our pre-lit tree after Christmas, so it was on like super sale.
So good.
I'm watching the comments. That's
I
what
thought
I'm
you were gonna
looking-
go down memory lane, so I started to play some like.
We got our no. I'm just watching the comments to see if anybody's going to tell us how much they pay for
I know. I want to know.
their live trees. But anyway, you also, none of you have corrected me. A fake tree from BJ's is 4 feet, and I think it was $35.
Seriously,
I
right?
believe that. I cannot. Okay, that's another thing is I can't have a small Christmas tree. It's very hard for me. I have some sort of complex where if it's not like a good amount taller than me, I'm like, that's not a Christmas tree. Why are you trying to buy that little thing? Like Scott kept trying to buy trees that were like our height or just like a little bit above our height.
Because you gotta have a stand and a topper.
And I'm like, it's so small. He's like, it's not small. It's just not 10 feet tall. Which we couldn't fit a 10-foot tree in our house, mind you. We would have been, what's it called?
The Oswalds.
Yeah.
Wait, is that who it is?
No.
No. The Griswolds.
The Griswolds. I'm
Thank
like,
you.
Oswald, the lucky rabbit? Yeah, we
Oswald
would have been
the
like the
Lucky Rabbit.
Griswolds. But anyway, we love you all. If you have any requests for next time, put it in the comments.
Let us know. Let us know.
You put it on a table and drape a tree skirt over the table because you want it to
Do
be
it.
taller. I get it. It feels too small. If your children can reach the top of it, it feels too small. If I can reach the top of it, it feels too small. The smaller the tree, the better for me. Why? Because you have to do the lights. Is that why? Gio's like, I need to be able to reach the top of the tree. Yes, it started so that the kids wouldn't pull the ornaments off. I do understand that. And actually, our first year with a baby,
And
we
a dog.
did have a tiny tree.
And a dog.
But we were also really poor, and we lived in New York City. So that tiny tree cost us like $45, didn't it? It was like a 3-foot tree.
It was so expensive.
And it cost us like our life savings. And then we did the whole like put all the ornaments like up towards the top, even when we had bigger trees. So like the whole bottom half of the tree wouldn't be decorated because we had babies pulling them down and stuff. And now our kids are grown. They're basically adults. So
Now they have their own tree.
they just have their own tree.
This is, can we see it behind my head, I think?
Yeah.
This is the adult tree.
This is the grown-up tree. See, it has nothing on it. Just white lights.
Simplify, simplify,
Just how
simplify.
I like it. And a white star. All right, well, I think that's all she wrote. I love you all.
You can go ahead and stop streaming.
Oh, I can hit stop streaming. I love
Yeah.
you all. Have a great...
You gotta hit
Evening.
transition and then stop streaming.
I'm going to transition us out of here.
So this is Christmas. What have you done? Another year over, and a new one just begun. And so this is Christmas. I hope you have fun near and to dear